Hello all, Elsa here with just a few designs. Just me and my big old bag of M&Ms. How y'all tonight? Tonight, short video. Guys at Arteza called me and they didn't call me, they emailed me and asked me if I'd review their colored pencils for them. So I said yes, and they sent me this. This is a box, a tin box, which is really cool, with 48 colored pencils. An expert. Now I don't really know what that means. Do they have something that's not expert? Maybe I don't know, but these are expert. So nice tin box. The back has the legend with a sample colored of each pencil, the number and the name of the colored pencil. It opens really nice like this, and you have 2 trays of crayons that you can either keep in here or put them in little jars on your desk, however it is that you keep your pencils. I like to keep them in the tin because it's not really bulky, doesn't take a lot of space, and you can just, you know, store them anywhere. So to try them out, I went and bought, I have a really bad glare, my light up there is putting up glare, but super cute animals. And this is who puts it out, Jane Madej. And I thought, what a better way to do a review than to color with them a little bit and see how they feel. And that's not them, that's a different set of pencils. This is a different set of pencils that I purchased and I'm trying out, and I'll tell you later how those are going. But these are the Arteza pencils, and I don't know about you, but the older I get, the more aches and pains I'm getting everywhere, and holding a color or a marker for too long, and if I have to press real hard for the color to go down, that is a big no-no for me nowadays. I want comfort. And these crayons, and don't laugh at me if you're all young and stuff and not hurting because all those little things factor in. These colors lay, the color lays down really easy without you having to apply a lot of pressure. So I like that. And what I also like is that because the color goes on so easy, you can start at a really, let me see if I can zoom in here. I'm trying to do this and not have to edit this video and just post it. But you can start with a really light hand, and that's what I do. I like to put down all my light shade first down, because you can always add color. If you go really deep and strong with your colors, it's a lot harder to come in with lighter colors and try to fix that. But you see that same color, how light that looks. It almost looks like a yellow, right? And then if you just apply just a little bit of more pressure, not much at all, it really shades. So one color could do your coloring and your shading depending on the pressure. And once again, the color is, it just goes on so good. And I cannot talk and color. Have to concentrate. You know, growing up, this is what used to be my pastime. I would color. Crayolas were my best friend. I was the kind of kid that if I went outside to play, I would get hurt. It would never fail. No matter what the other kids were playing, I would get involved. I would fall and hurt myself. Ended up with, you know, scraped knees and elbows and a ball to the face, and I was just, I guess, a clumsy kid. So I did a lot of art growing up. I was a loner, and I stayed in my room and I would color and draw with markers, and I just loved it. So it's still a nice little pastime for me. It is a way of relieving stress. And here's another thing, that these pencils, as many as there are here, if you color the way you used to color once upon a time, like I used to color once upon a time, let me show you what I used to do. I used to take the darkest shade and I used to just outline everything really hard. And with these pencils, you don't even, like I said, I know I keep repeating myself, but that is a selling point for me. I would you don't have to put a lot of pressure to get the really dark color. So I would outline everything like this. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Just like that. And then I would go in with a lighter color and lightly shade that in. And that was my perfect coloring back then. That's all I did, and I used to love it. And I used to get compliments on it because it looks so good once you outline everything and then just gently color, and that was it. Well, now with all these YouTube videos and everybody just doing magnificent coloring, I mean, there's a lot of talent out there that can take simple colors and do amazing things. Well, that's all really good, but if you are being overwhelmed by that or discouraged by that, and you're trying to color like somebody else, coloring can become very stressful, because then you're trying to do things that maybe you can't do, you know, because we all have our own style and our own limitations, and as long as you do this for fun, I mean, I'm all for videos and tutorials. I do tutorials. I try to teach you what I know. That's good, but you always have to remember that you have to do your own thing and bring your talent to the table. So get colors and color with them how you think things will look pretty, how you think colors will mix. Now also, if you work in the colors that you prefer, like I prefer these cutesy colors right here, like this, pinks and blues and purples and, you know, glitter and unicorn sort of colors. I do a lot better that if I am in a challenge where I have to work with just, say, retro colors, 80s colors. Those colors for me are really hard for me to work with, so in return I can't adjust my way of doing things to working with that. It's not fun anymore. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that when you color, or anything for that matter, do it in colors and do projects that you enjoy doing, so that you don't find yourself being discouraged because it doesn't turn out like somebody else's turned out. Whatever you do will be yours, and it'll look great, it'll look amazing. So anyway, so each of the colors are like any other pencil. It's, you know, it's a wood pencil. The lead, and I will tell you that that's another thing that I look for. How long will it take me before I have to start sharpening? If you have to sharpen a lot, well, you use your pencils a lot faster, right? I've been coloring for a while and I haven't had to really sharpen them. This is how they come. They don't come really to a fine point, but as much as I've used them, I still haven't had to sharpen them, so that's a good thing. The color lead is very soft, so it goes on really easy, but it doesn't feel waxy, so it doesn't feel like you can scratch it off. It lays on the paper very nicely. On the pencil itself, of course, it has the name of the company, Arteza. It has like this is pear, and it tells you the number, so it's the name of the color and the number of the color. What else can you tell you about them except that I like them? I think that for the price, Arteza is a craft supplies company that sells really affordable craft supplies. So if you don't want to spend the hundreds of dollars, say, on Prima colors, which I haven't tried, but I bought the big set, so I'm going to try it next, and I'll let you know how I feel about them. But if you're looking for a starter set of colors, these may be the route for you. I mean, you may get them and you may decide that, hell no, I don't like them, I don't want a color pencil ever again. So then you won't feel that bad if you didn't spend hundreds of dollars on them. You may buy this set and decide that, wow, I'm a star, I can color, I want more color pencils, I want better color pencils, and then you can start, you know, trying others. But I think that you will be very satisfied with these. Like I said, this is the set of 48 different colors. And now, once again, not being a professional at painting or coloring, I don't work with a color wheel. I'm sure that a lot of you artists that can do magnificent things with this probably do work with color wheel. But what I do to get my shades, they already come preset for you. At least that's how I look at it. So if I want to use the pinks, if I want different shades of pinks, I just grab these right here. If I want yellows, I'll take those. If I want different shades of green, I'll go over here. I use them the way that they've put them on here. They may not be in any particular order, but my brain says that they are, so that's how I use them. But once again, these this is how they come. They're easy to store, and I like how the color is goes down and how it feels. So another little incentive right here. If you use this code, you'll get 10% right now when you purchase not just the colors but any supply from I believe from Arteza. You'll get 10% off. So anyway, if you're looking for color pencils, you might want to give these a try. So, and remember, whatever you do, not just coloring, if you're scrapbooking, if you're needle pointing, whatever you do watch the videos, learn how to do it, but then adapt it to you, make it yours. Have fun of it, don't stress. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. I think we'll be making Valentine cards. So till the next one, good night everybody.